Hi all, my name is Shamsi. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to create a simple calculator with add, subtract, multiply, divide operations. It will be helpful to for C# beginners and newbies. I'm gonna cover everything from scratch to build this application. The main objective of building this application is how to use Windows form controls like text box, buttons, labels, and how to validate them, and how to use mathematical operation add, subtract, multiplication, division in C#. I'm gonna keep the tutorial simple. We can follow step by step. So let us start. The project source code can be downloaded freely from the link given below in video description. Let me open my Visual Studio 2010. Click on New Project. Under Visual C#, select Windows, then Windows Application. Select the location where you want to save the application. Then name your application. Click OK. So here we have the default Windows application and with one default Windows form that comes with every new Windows application. Let me change some of the properties of this form. First, changing the form title to simple calculator. Now we need some controls. For that, go to View, then Toolbox. We need some labels. Drag it into the form. Then text box. Then button. That's it. Operand 1. Txt operand 1. Like this, we need two pair of label and text box. So that copy, then paste once again. Operand 2. Txt operand 2. For naming text box controls, I use prefix txt. Then result. Txt result. Now we need 4 buttons. Copy, then paste. Select all of them, and you can see some arrange buttons here. These buttons will help you to arrange controls with proper alignment and proper distance between each controls. This one is for add purpose, btn add. Btn is used as a prefix for naming buttons in my case. add btn subtract multiply btn multiply change button text to divide. Let me pause the recording. After arranging these controls, we can start. Arranging controls is done. I have enlarged font size and control size for all controls. In these two operand text boxes, we will enter the value, and based on the operation, we will show the result here. In order to prevent user from entering into this text box, we can make this text box as read only. Since it is a result text box, we don't need our user to enter into this result text box. We can see the code document of this form by right clicking on the form, then view code, select view code. This is the code behind this symbol calculator. We need to add our C# code in this document based on our requirement. So we will need three double variables. One is for operand 1, one is for operand 2, and one is for the result. You see here we have 4 buttons. In order to add some function for this add button, we have to add some code. For that, right click on the button, then go to properties. Then you can see some of the properties here. Here you can see a lightning symbol events. These are the events in which we can write codes. Some like you can see some of the events like click. If you write events code in this event, it will work when we click on this button. Events like mouse over. If we write code inside this mouse over event, it will work when we mouse over this button. Like that, you can see a lot of events available, and in this case we need a click event. For that, we can double click on this. You can double click here, or you can double click on this button. It will create a button click event. Now we need to add code here for add operation. First of all, we need to convert the text or number entered into this text box as a double value. For that, we can write code like convert to double. Inside this, we need the text that is entered into this text box that is available in the text box variable text box control txt operand dot text. This will give the text whatever you write inside this text box that can be retrieved using this text property. Like that, we need to convert the second text box value into operand 2. Now we have the operands converted into the proper data type, that is double. Now we need to perform the operation, that is addition. For that you can write code like result equals operand 1 plus operand 2. Now we have the final result for addition operation in this result variable. Now we need to show the result in this text box. For that you can write txt result.text equals result to string. We need to convert that double value into string, since text property always accepts string data types only. Let us check how it works first. Let me enter 5, then 4. Click on add. It will show the final result 9, that is 5 plus 4. While clicking on this other 3 buttons, it won't work because we haven't code for those buttons. Let me change one of the property of this form to show the Windows form in the center screen while opening. Now we need to add button click event for this subtract button. For that, double click on this subtract button. We can copy this addition operation. Only the change is, instead of addition we need subtraction. In the same way, double click on multiply, copy the code. Instead of subtraction we need multiplication. Let me add button click event for this divide button also. Copy the code. Only the change is here, this divide operation. Let us check how it works now. 25. Add, subtract, multiplication, division. For the proper working of this application, we need some more fine tuning. There will be some problem if we enter some string into the operand here and then clicking or to here. I'm going to click on this add button. You can see some error. It is because we have entered a string into the text box 1 which is not a digit. We need to prevent non-digit numbers in the operand text boxes. For that, go to the key press event of this text box, double click. We can prevent a key press or a key down by coding like e.handle equals true. This means if you enter any value, I'm entering some values into the text box, but it won't work since we have prevented by coding like e.handle is equal to true. That means we have already handled that key press. Okay, now we need to add the condition for blocking the key down press event, key down. And for that you need to specify the condition inside this if condition. I have the code for blocking non-digit numbers already. Let me paste it here. Now this key press event args is represent the key that is pressed on your keyboard, and e.char is a char that represents the key. This code will bypass the digit numbers, and this function char.isControl checks whether the key is a control key like backspace, control, alt, shift, like that. So this code will bypass those controls. You see, we have double operands. For that we need to allow decimal points, but not more than one decimal point in a single text box. For that we can check if the entered key is represent a decimal point. If the text box already contains one decimal point, it will block. Let us see how it works. Let me enter some string characters. You can see it won't work. And let me enter 1 2 3. It is working fine. And let me press backspace. It is working. And we enter one decimal point, some numbers, one more decimal point. It is not working. That's what we wanted. It is blocking more than one decimal point. Now you see, we have one more text box. We need to do the same key press validation here also. For that, go to events of this text box, then search for key press. Then you can copy these two lines and change the text box here to txt operand 2. So it will work fine for all inputs. So let me check. Now we need to do one more thing. In case of division, if the second operand is divide a number with 0, it is meaningless. If we need to block that, we can code inside the divide click event. Can check whether the second operand is 0 or not. Convert to double txt operand dot text. If the second operand is equal to 0, not equal to 0, then the normal operation will work. Otherwise, it won't work. Now see, there is one more thing that we need to do. Currently in my operand 1 and operand 2, I haven't entered any value. If I click on add, you can see some error because the text is empty and we can't convert a double into an empty string into a double. For that, we need to give some initial value for this text box, that is 0.00, That's all guys. We have done everything for this our simple cute calculator. So thanks for watching guys. Keep sharing and learning. In the coming tutorials I will bring you some Windows application to you. Definitely you can download this Windows application project from the link given below in video description. Have a nice day. Bye. Please be subscribed to my channel .NET Mob for awesome videos like this. Please like and share the video for better reachability among C# developers. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.